Oh, my creaky chair. Hello, everyone. Hi. Here I am. This is the face behind the voice of the camera. Sorry, I've just had a shower, so my hair's still damp and drying. But I thought, just decided on the off chance that I would do a little intro, say hello, and introduce myself to you people. Try and get some people to subscribe to my channel. That would be a huge help. Anyway, here's a couple of my things I've done, recently, and some that are still, the two at the back are still in progress. They need a top coat putting onto them. I don't know if they can zoom in on that. They've got some shells and some real sand, and yeah. So anyway, my name's Sarah. So welcome to my channel. I'm very new. Well, not really. I've been doing it like 6 to 8 months now. But I don't have many subscribers on my channel, so let's get that out of the woodwork out, hey? If you can please do me the hugest help and press that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can get notified of when I get new videos coming up, and leave a comment, constructive, kind, let's be respectful of each other, and hit that like button if you like the content that I make, so that I can continue to make more, because the way that you support me makes me be able to eventually earn some money so that I can put back into my craft and I can produce more content for you lovely people. So anyway, so that's me. That's all the housework out the way. That would be really helpful. Please share all my videos. Go back and look at my videos. But it's very hard for people to somehow do something that costs them nothing, and that is to hit subscribe and like. So the more people that do that, then the faster my channel will grow and the more content I can make. I make lots of mistakes. I make lots of good successes. I share everything with my channel. And that's the way I like it. I'm very real, very down to earth, very friendly. And I live in Australia, in Perth, and I love it here. I love the weather. We're currently in winter, so it's freezing. So I have my heater on in my craft room so that my resin is at room temperature. And yeah, I have mental health times where I struggle and with depression, and I have spine damage. I have hip problems and sciatic problems, and I also have heart problems where I pass out. So maintaining a job is very difficult for me because employees don't seem to like my disabilities that much, and they don't tend to keep me very long when they realise that I'm a problem. So I'm trying to find a way to stay positive, because it's important, and to keep my mind healthy, and to try and support myself. And that's the idea of doing this, and opening myself up to the world, that I can look after myself. So the way you can help is just by supporting my channel, not financially, it costs you nothing. You can click on here and PayPal. If you want to, you can contact me. I would be more than happy to accept, resin support from the company that I use, or, if anybody wants me to test their products, I would be more than happy to accept. If you want to reach out and do that, I would be more than happy. But the simplest way that everyday people can help me is just to do that housework for me, as previously mentioned. That would be really great. So yeah, here I am, and I come into my room, in my craft room, which you're all in now. This is a part of it. It's just a bedroom that I have made shelves and cupboards, and I have everything stored away. And I come in here and I shut that door, and I don't think about the bills, about work, about stresses of life that happen around me. I can just get my mind focused on what I'm doing in the moment, and be happy and lift my spirits. And that's why I love resin art. I do lots of different things. If anyone's been watching me so far, you'll have seen a different range of things that I try and I do. Some successful, some not so successful. I do things like memorial keychains for pets, or plaques, memorial plaques that I encase and encapsulate either ashes or fur into. I do that quite a lot. I've done some nice pieces. There's some videos on that. And what else? Dog chains, key rings, jewellery, clocks, charcuterie boards, and also, you know, like coasters. There's a video on this coaster. I actually love this coaster. I don't know if you can see it. That's made from paper in there, just paper, a designed paper. So yeah, there's lots of things that I do. This one here, sorry to see the back of my head. This one here, I did a coaster, just on a simple coaster that you buy from Kmart, the plain ones that you do. And I did a resin pour, and I did the silver lines over there. Now the silver was thickening and was hardening and curing fast. So I literally poured it fast onto here to use it. Like I say, I don't like to waste. And that left it like 3D lumpy. So if you went to go and put a cap onto that, it would be not so great. So I then decided how to use it so it wouldn't be wasted. And I got my coaster mold, filled the edges, put clear resin into it. And then I got the coaster itself. I've actually got another one up there I think I could show you. And put resin over it so that it didn't have any bubbles on the surface. And then I slid it into the coaster. So I didn't get any bubbles, didn't get any, oh I did actually, there's one there I see. And it's a flat, perfectly flat surface, perfectly usable. And it's also got the cork bark on the back of it from the coaster. So that's how I came up with doing this process, because it's on the same basis. The same cork bark into the mould. And by putting the cork coasters that you buy like at Kmart, the cheap ones, you use those in your pieces and you're using less resin. The cork bark coasters are so cheap. So it's reducing your resin use. So it's a very wise, cheeky way to make something without having the expense. So have a look at that video, check it out. It's a really good one. Let me put those back. Yeah, and just so you know, I use Crystal Set. This is my resin of choice. It is a food safe. It's a 3-to-1 by weight, a mix of part A and B. Food safe, so you understand. For those people that don't understand out there, it's important you use a food safe resin for charcuterie boards. It's really important, because you don't want to be adding chemicals to people's lives and them getting sick from your products. And it could happen. Now, when it says food safe, that doesn't mean you could go and make a plate and serve up a meal and eat off it and cut it with a knife and fork. No, that's not what food safe is. Food safe means you can drop something on it, you can pick it up, you could eat it. It would be safe. It's for literally dropping, picking up. It's not for eating off. So with the charcuterie boards, that's why you'll find that people do partly covered. So you could put like a bowl or a plate on the covered bit, the art bit if you wish to, and then the board is left open, and that's for food. So that you have the design, but you have the safety. But if something's spilt onto the food, you could get it, pick it up, put it back in the bowl. It will be safe. As long as it's not sitting there on there and heat and all the rest of it. That's what food safe is. So it's not designed to eat off. It's designed for image, really. But if you did drop something on it, the food safe is your better option out of all of them. That's why I choose this resin, Crystal Set. It's a low viscosity, so there's hardly any smell to this resin. It's really good. It releases bubbles really, really fast. And it's a super clear resin. So I don't stress about bubbles because I use this, and I choose to use this. This is a company called Composite Warehouse. It's in O'Connor in Perth, which is near Fremantle. They have a little warehouse there. They have some great stuff. Absolutely. If you're in the area, go to Composite Warehouse, walk in there and have a look around. I guarantee you'll walk out with something. If you're into resin art or art, they do different things as well. Silicone, they have molds, they have micas, they have tools, they have alcohol for spraying. that honestly, they've got everything you would need to get set up and get started if you choose to. That's the company I went to when I started and got my basic kit of things I needed. So yeah, this is one, and I've tried other resins over the past, but this is the one I've stuck to. This is the one I now stick to because I believe in it. It's really good. It gives me the outcome that I want. Like, I've got all the confidence in the world of what I want to get out of my resin. This achieves it for me. So you can use this for countertops, tabletops, serving platters, coasters, homewares, any sort of resin art. That's what it's designed for. So if you're out there looking for a good resin, I recommend go ahead and try this because I really like it. And they do deliver Australia wide, but not international at this stage. So whether that changes in the future, that's up to them. I don't know. I'm not actually affiliated with Composite Warehouse in any way or Crystal Set. I am not affiliated with anybody. So I'm not doing this and telling you this information because I get a kickback. I don't have a discount code. I don't get any payback from it by promoting it. I'm just telling you because I share my successes, and this is one of my keys to my successes, is a good quality resin. So there you go. What else can I tell you quickly, because this is getting on. It's really just an introduction to me, letting you know who I am and trying to get my channel to grow. That's the whole point of this little video. So if you can share this, get my name out there, Miss Kiki D for me. Just the key behind that, obviously it's nothing to do with craft, my name. It's nothing to do with resin at all. Miss Kiki D, well, not Miss Kiki, Kiki D was a singer way back when, and she has some nice songs. I like her. And when I had a female golden retriever, I called her Miss Kiki D. So Miss Kiki D for me is my dog, one of my dogs anyway. I've also got Master Hennessy because he's dark in that colour like Hennessy whiskey. I don't drink actually, so I don't drink Hennessy whiskey, but I wanted something resembling his colour when he was born. And then I have Calvin, my little designer dog, Calvin Klein. He's a Havanese, so he was met years ago. He's my old boy. He's, you know, getting on now, but he was my designer boy, where it's not supposed to be one of these dogs that drops hair. And I thought, oh yes, great. It's not quite true. He does drop hair. So anyway, my animals are my babies. I do have children, all grown up and moved out. So my dogs keep me busy walking them when I can. I get out and take them to the park, and then I can sit down and let them run or play and throw a ball. So they're my life. They're my babies. So yeah, that's where my name comes from, Miss Kiki D for me. I thought it was catchy. I think people will remember it because it's different from, you know, arts this, arts that. And yes, people won't find me because they will Google me and see that. But also, that's why my name, I'm a resin pourer. So anyway, I'm waffling. So it's getting on this video. Thank you. If you've made it through to the end of this video, listening to me, getting to know me, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to producing content, being able to hopefully in the future look after myself and be independent, and you know, be able to put back into my art and produce some wonderful content for you and share my successes and my failures. And yeah, just realize it's okay to fail. It's okay, because even your failures you can use again and change it with resin. You can put a top coat on it and it'd be a completely different piece of art. Don't put it in the bin and throw it away. Don't. There's so many things I can tell you, I can help you with, that I've learned and I've done and changed things. Like that green coaster there, that was a failure, but it's now a success. So you see where I'm coming from? Doesn't mean, you know, that it's a bad thing. And if you learn from your failures and you learn from your successes, then that's a positive thing. So we all need to be positive, don't we? We all need to be kind to each other. We all need to love each other and enjoy crafting, because it will give you an outlet that you will enjoy. Have a space that's designated. You don't have to keep putting it away all the time. That's one of the things I have enjoyed about having a spare room. I can go in it, I can shut the door, nobody needs to see it, and it's my space. So all right, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Enjoy your day, look after yourself, keep your chin up, We all need to. Keep smiling. We all need to. And God bless you. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.